Alright my friends, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a fresh episode of Megaquarium. If you have yet to see last episode, that one's linked above, my friends, for you to go and check out. And we're just basically going to continue to move forward with the series and with the game. If you're not familiar with the game or the series, we started it last week, I do believe. The first video actually went out at a time that I didn't want it to go out. I don't know what happened with YouTube. It was scheduled for Monday for 12. It went out like Sunday evening, 12 AM, something along those lines. So yeah, apologies for that, but I do hope you are enjoying the series, my friends. Today we're just going to continue to move forward. We're going to continue to research fish. We're going to continue to build tanks. We're going to continue to try and get the aquarium looking aesthetically pleasing on the eye. This is what we've managed to achieve thus far, and I'm quite happy with the way that it's coming together. Now, for the newbies, episodes are around 30 minutes long. We basically just try to get as much done as we can in those 30 minutes. But yeah, so let's crack on, ladies and gents. Let's continue to move forward and continue to you know, make the most of this wonderful game. So we do have a little message. We got a lion head for sale. Now these are quite a hardcore animal, so I'm not sure if we're going to buy that just yet. They're quite greedy as well. I think I might just hold off on this animal for the minute. We'll just keep that there. But one of our staff is ready to level up, so I'm gonna just give them another skill point on their feeding. It's quite an important thing, obviously, in the early stages, making sure that all the animals and stuff are cared for, and they seem to be doing all right at the moment. So I just want to check the tanks and how much space we've got. So we've got one space there. We've got 3 spaces in that one. We've got quite a lot of space in this, but this one is going to be just for fish that obviously don't need any you know, light and stuff because of the species we've got in there, and we've got 11 spaces in that. So that's quite good to know. Obviously, what we're researching some more animals, and obviously we are trying to get to the next level. We need to get to 220 reputation points to unlock all of this, and when we do so, we will unlock our first freshwater fish, which is really exciting because that's a whole new area of the aquarium that we can get going, basically, ladies and gents. It's been a couple of days since I've been on here, so I need to just double check what we've got and if there's anything that I need to be placing down. We've got our cleaning, we've been doing all of our decoration. There's no fish here that I don't think we've already got. Obviously we want to try and get every single species of fish into the aquarium if we can. Yeah, I don't think we have, and we've just done our next piece of research, which is great to see, ladies and gents. So we are going to get one of these guys into the aquarium. I think I'm going to place them in the big tank here to go with those guys. Next up, I think we will which one? I'm going to do the coral grouper. We could do like a big predatory tank. I think might be quite cool. So that new animal we've just got, I think we're going to place them in here. Just need to check which fish we've got in here to make sure they can go in this aquarium. So yes, we've got this guy. They're all good. We've got this guy. They don't like bullies. And I believe we've got the yellow tangs as well. So we can actually put these in here. I think what we're going to do, it's going to take this number up a fair amount. Actually, we're going to put 2 in, and that's going to fill that aquarium up, and that's going to look really, really nice. We are going to need to add a bit more filtration onto the aquarium though, because of the amount of fish that are in there. And I think we'll just add another duo. Actually, we don't need to add another duo. We've got more than enough heat in there, so we can actually get away with potentially just adding a small basic filter, I reckon. No, that weren't enough. Right, let's sell that then. We need to add one of these then. Right, okay, now that'll get the job done. Now obviously this does look a bit of a mess at the moment, but as we research more stuff, you know, like we've got a big up, this is what we're currently researching, the power combi. We'll be able to place that down, and we'll probably be able to get rid of a lot of this stuff, and it'll make that tank a lot more efficient. Like I said, as the game, as I've said in previous episodes, as the game moves along, you unlock more and more stuff, and you know, you can make your aquarium more and more efficient. You know, like it gets to a point where you get these big, you know, pumps that you can put in a room on itself, and you just link it to the tanks as long as it's within range. So you can have these pump rooms rather than having all of these rooms all over the place, higgledy-piggledy behind every single one of your aquariums. So as things stand, this tank's done, this tank's done. This could probably have like a single fish inside it with these guys, maybe one that's maybe one that's like a bully but won't affect these, and then obviously we've got this tank over here, and this area here I'm going to save for like tanks that require to just kind of like be in the dark. So we do, I guess, need to just start working on a new sort of area down here as a result of this being the way it is. So if you can hear any background noise, I've got the window open, ladies and gents. It is hot in the UK at the moment, and yeah, it's going to be a bit noisy, I'm afraid, but there's no way I was going to sit here sweating me balls off while I was recording episodes. It's just not going to happen. So I think, because basically what I'm trying to do is make pathways in the aquarium, so like I want them to come into the dark room. I was thinking of, like, obviously I'm going to place something here at a later date, but I want them to like kind of follow it round, go into this dark room here, see all the aquariums in the dark room, work their way around. So it's like so it basically goes around in like oh god, I don't know. It just goes around in a motion that works for the aquarium. So obviously want to start opening up some more. I think I might put some tanks actually along here. I think that might be a nice little addition. So we will just open this up, I think, just a little bit. We'll get rid of this piece of wall as well. Will this be enough room to put tanks in here? We might just need to open this back section up ever so slightly. We go to there. That should be enough. It might be a little bit too much now, but yeah, it should be enough. We'll go all the way, actually. We'll just join this up. Get rid of that, and we'll put a piece of wall in there for now. But we might end up joining all this up, or this back lot might end up getting all joined up anyway. We might just take it down here, and it'd be an easier way for the staff to get in and out. But yeah, obviously what with this fish here being researched, this is going to require a lot of space, this grouper. I would have preferred to have had the deep water tanks researched before we actually put this one in, and then we've only got one more fish to research. It is the moray, so we'll get that going as well. Hello, I represent the Ocean Life Consortium. We're very interested in observing the behaviour of a moray eel. Well, that's actually really good to see, because reward 2,000 now. If you are able to construct an enclosure with the following parameters. Okay, well, we're researching the moray eel, so we will. I think we'll do that actually. And then it's got to remain there for that amount of time. Okay, so once that's researched, I think that'll be the next thing that we do in the aquarium. I think that makes the most sense. So we've opened up this space here. I think that's a good amount of space to put this aquarium in. I think I'm going to run some wall tanks for this one. Or do I do a corner tank, as it is sort of going to be on a nice little corner? Right, what we'll do is we'll move this first. Let's just move this out of the way, so we know what we're doing. We can be efficient. So I am going to have it this way. We're going to leave that little back piece there because we want the staff to be able to go in behind. And I'm just going to make this. I'm actually going to make this as big as I can. This one, I think. Yeah, I'm going to make this one as big as I can. Because then we can get a few more animals in there to share the aquarium with that animal. So actually we need to open this up even more than I had first originally planned. So let's just take that to there. We'll take all this back as well. Obviously this does all cost money, ladies and gents. It doesn't come for free. But I want this to be aesthetically pleasing as well as anything else. So for now, I'm just going to run this wall piece here, and I'm going to put a staff door in the bottom there because that'll make it a bit more efficient. Oh god, I'm not going to be able to do it like this, am I? Because I need space behind the tank. I can get round this. Let's delete that, we're actually going to take this wall over twice, and then we're going to come down to there, and we're going to put the staff door in. Now, as you can see, I should have paused it, ladies and gents, because all the guests are now in behind, and it's a bloody pain. If you pause it, then you can kind of avoid that, because you can move the guests out of the way before it actually happens, like I've just done so there. We now need to really think about how these are going to fit in here. I think this is probably going to be the best way to do it. We'll have that like that. Staff can walk down here. There's going to be a door there. We'll have the pumps here, and then we'll be able to feed the fish from this angle. We might even be able to put like another food station in the bottom, because we'll need it for the moray eels, because they eat different food to the rest of the animals that we've already got in the aquarium. So let's get this ready. We'll just go with the combis for now. They seem to be doing the best job until we get that larger one, and then we can delete these out and just put one big pump in, and that will make it obviously a little more efficient. Now, I'm obviously not going to be able to put the food where I wanted to put it. It's really tight, actually. I've not really designed that very well. I maybe should have gone one forward. I just wanted to leave enough space for the guests to walk around. Now, this is a perfect place here to have, like a bench or something along those lines. So we are actually going to put probably 2 in there, actually. Now we've unlocked, I'm going to just put 1 there for now, and that will do the business for our guests to sit down. Now, the moray eels, they've unlocked. I'm going to pause it because I'm racing ahead and I'm completely losing track of what I'm doing at the minute. So the moray eels, we'll find them because we're going to do that. We're going to do that task. So we're just going to tick that, and as you see, it will bring a task up here. So we need to have a moray eel, and for 3 minutes we have to basically keep it happy. Is essentially how you complete this task. Now, the moray eel needs a cave. It is a cave lover. It grows. So what happens with this animal is it will start as a 4, but it can grow to a 9. So you have to allow for that space in the aquarium for that to happen. And it will do that within 4 days. So it will go from, adolescent, I guess, to adult in 4 days of like the game cycle, basically. So you do have to keep these things in mind. So let's get this moray eel. As you can see, it's going to take up 4 initially, but that will go to 9. So you have to allow for that space. Obviously, we can get 23, fish spaces in this aquarium, but we're only going to have 14 remaining. Obviously, is how we have to look at it because of the moray eel being fully grown. But it actually says 3 moray eels, so yeah, we can only get 2 fully grown morays in here. Do you know what? I'm going to do the 3 for now. I'm going to put 3 in here. We've just basically got to keep them happy for 3 minutes, and then I'm going to move 2 on, is how I'm going to do this. I think that's that will be the best way for us to do it. Now, the pain that I've got is, where do I put the food for the moray eel? It's probably going to have to go here. It's the only place it can go. So we're going to put the food there. If I actually design this a little better, we can make this look better. We can put the food there, and then we can swip that round, and then we can put that there, so they're all together. So we need enough cave for these animals. So we need up to 6. So let's put 1 there, and let's put 1 there. And we'll just keep it really basic for now, and we'll change this and make it look a lot nicer when we start unlocking things. So let's get this playing. But yeah, basically the time will start to tick down. We've got the 3 moray eels in there now, but like I say, I'm going to move 2 of them on. I don't really think you need that many of them in the aquarium at any one time. So yeah, we can leave that space, and then we can have other stuff in here. We could even make this like a moray eel / like coral tank, obviously, when we start unlocking the corals and things like that. I think that might be a nice little tank. Now, as you can see, the moray eel, I'm just going to get the morays up. They get you a lot of research points whenever someone looks at them, so they're going to really help with us unlocking the new items, and they get good reputation as well, so they're going to really help boost the aquarium. Obviously, having 3 of them is going to do a really fantastic job for that. but you know, we don't want too many in this aquarium. We can't really build the big aquariums yet. We don't have those, so we're just kind of having to make do with what we've got. I am just going to place I'm going to place another bin over here next to that bench, and yeah, I think we've got a couple of places to see it. We've got the bins, obviously, what with this here. And yeah, I guess we'll just wait until that. Oh, there we go. We've ranked up, ladies and gents, so we can now start like a freshwater part of the aquarium, which is great. And we're sort of like probably about at the halfway stage of today's episode, so that's brilliant. So as you can see, this is all the stuff we have unlocked as a result of you know, ranking up, and really the moray eels have helped that massively, haven't they? I didn't realise that what a great effect having 3 of those animals in the aquariums would have. Maybe they're the sort of animal we could scatter across a bunch of different aquariums. You know, obviously we just have to make sure that they don't eat certain fish. But we've now unlocked basic lights, toilets, more, you know, decorations for inside the aquariums. We've got a sponge sink. This will be more for stuff like cleaning the toilets. We've got another sort of like aesthetic design that we can put. We're just going to keep it with this like blue at the moment, and we will we'll theme areas a bit later on. And as you can see, loads more fish and stuff to unlock. We've even got a hermit crab and some corals, and then more stuff, and we've got the protein skimmer. So this is, and a deep water tank. So this is where it's going to start getting really interesting, and each tank is going to start getting a little bit more complex. So yeah, it's really cool now. So let's go. Let's move forward, ladies and gents. Now we got lots and lots of fish that we can unlock. I think I'm going to unlock our first freshwater fish. I think that will be really interesting to do, because then we can get the freshwater section started. So we could go with the Midas cichlid, the convict cichlid, or the guppies. I think the guppies might be a really you know, good one to start with. They get a good reputation, good ecology points. There's no research available for them, whereas there is with the Midas cichlid, but I'm going to go with the guppies. I think I actually kept guppies as a kid, and they're a lovely little animal. It's a little fun fact: my first weekend job when I was a 16-year-old was in an aquarium shop. I used to help the guy out. He was a good family friend of ours, and yeah, he run the shop, and I used to help him sell the tanks and the fish. And so I actually, when fish are concerned in real life, I know a little bit about how to keep them, which is one of the reasons why I was really interested in this game, and you know, building a cool aquarium. Going to the big aquariums and stuff is something I really enjoy. I'd love to go to the huge one that's in Georgia in the USA. I believe it's the biggest aquarium in the world. I'd absolutely love to go there and have a look around, but I tend to go to the one in London a fair bit near the London Eye. But right, so we are unlocking a new fish. We've got some other stuff here. Flame Angel for sale. Dislikes being with Flame Angels. It's a free. It doesn't bully other fish. It needs some plots. Do you know what? This might be perfect to go in this aquarium here, because he doesn't like his own kind. He doesn't like corals either. That's not going to be in there. Do you know what? It's a deal. It's going to give us 2 of them, which is a little bit of a pain, but we're going to put 1 in there. He will make the perfect housemate. We do need over here, though, probably another one of these, because that's going to be a long journey over to make that happen. So let's put that in there. And yeah, he's gonna make a nice housemate for those guys in there, because he now fills that aquarium up. That's completely done. We can sort of forget about that. I reckon a lot of these aquariums will probably get deleted as we go along, and as you can see, we've completed that task as well. So I am going to move. I'm going to move at least one of these on, I think. 2 of them, so they take up 8 space at the moment, but they grow, don't they? Right, I just need to double check this again. Let's take that off so I don't sell anything by accident. So they grow to 9. Okay, so 2 9s is 18, so they're going to take 18 worth of space. So we would be left with 5. So maybe that flame angel could go in here. The other flame angel we've got could maybe go in here with these guys. They eat, don't they? They will eat fish, I believe I see. Yeah, crustaceans. Warning, may eat or damage crustaceans with a size 1 to... Oh, right. So that fish would be big enough and, aggressive enough to be able to deal with these guys in here. We would obviously just need to change it up a little bit to meet the needs of the animals. Now, what I am going to do while I'm here is I am just going to get rid of these logs because I just don't really like them. We've unlocked some nicer stuff now. I think these caves are a lot nicer, fit in the aquarium a bit better, and they serve the needs. They serve up to 8 on the in the tank. We can put that there, and then we can actually get a couple of plants for that other flame angel that I believe will remain here. So yeah, we're going to get this guy, and we're going to place him in here with these. So we do just need to put some... We need to put some stuff in here. Maybe we could go with some nice kelp. No, these go in the deep tanks, don't they? Yeah, I can't do that. Maybe we could just go with a couple of these plants then, just to decorate it up ever so slightly. Let's put... Yeah, let's just put the 2 in there. That looks quite nice. It's enough. It meets that animal's needs, which is like all we really need to do at the moment. All the food's there. So yeah, we've got our 2 flame angels in, which is great. They're going to get us a heap of research points and stuff as well, and that's really what this game is all about. You want to make the tanks attractive, continue to add the animals that are going to, help you with your research, help you with your ecology points, and help you with your reputation to continue leveling up. The more you level up, the more interesting stuff becomes available, to your aquarium. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put a similar thing like this over here, and I'm not going to continue this walkway for the freshwater part of the aquarium. I'm going to have it as a completely separate section to the aquarium. So we are going to just take this here, and then I'm going to take this just like this, and then yeah, we're going to start a brand new part over here to the aquarium. I'm just going to do a big square for now. Let's just take that back so it's like a big squared area, and yeah, we're just going to keep this completely separate, so the guests are going to have to walk around it, come back out and go over here, but this freshwater section will grow in time basically. What I am going to do though, just to make it really efficient for our staff, is I'm going to make a little pathway there, and obviously we'll have the staff's section for these aquariums at the back, so they'll see tanks this side and we'll put tanks the other side as well. That's kind of what I'm thinking, and that's how I'm going to do it. So obviously we are waiting for the guppies to unlock. I'm not going to put them in yet. I'm going to wait until they are unlocked before we do that. But yeah, let's continue to take... Now, this is something that will happen. They will walk over here, and it's a pain. So let's just lock that off so they don't come down there, because they'll just walk in an empty room and they won't be looking at the fish, basically, and then it gets wasted. So we did unlock as well the coral grouper. Now, these look so much nicer in those deep aquariums. They cannot be housed with coral grouper. So you can only have one of them. They don't like being housed with fish of their own kind. There is they will grow, so they'll start off as a 5 and go to a 9. It takes 3 days to do it, and they can eat fish of a certain size. So really, we're going to make like a deep water predatory tank, I think, for the coral grouper. We're definitely going to get them in, I think, in today's episode, because they will help. They will help with our research points. Now, we've picked up the new combi, so that's good to see. Now, I'm going to do the basic pump first, because I think that will help us out a bit more. Now, the basic combi, out of one of these, you get 16 and 18 for your filtration and your heat. Now, for one of the combis, you get 40 and 40, so they're more efficient basically. At the minute we're getting 32 pump, and we're getting 40 something. My maths is pretty good, but yeah, we're getting 40 odd. So I think we could probably sell these two and then if we was to go here and we get this power combi, we put that in, that should be enough to sort this aquarium out. There's just it's so much more heat than is really needed, but the pump inside of it becomes a lot more efficient basically. So we're going to put one on there to help that out, and we're also going to put one over here because we just don't need all this stuff. I'm going to delete it all, and we're just going to see you know, how much this gives us and how much more we need. So we've got more than enough heat. We do just need a bit more pump action with this. So let's how much do we need? We need 7. This gives you 16, right? So no, it doesn't give you 16. Oh, that's water quality, that's not pump, that's water quality. So you can actually improve your water quality with stuff like skimmers and things like that, but obviously we don't have that at the minute, so we're having to do it by just having like an abundance of like pumps on the aquarium. So yeah, we'll just have to go with this one just to keep it the way we want it at the minute. But yeah, you can improve it basically, ladies and gents, by using, you know, protein skimmers. They basically skim all of the muck out of the aquariums, and I think we will be able to research them, yeah, because we're just going to finish the level 3 stuff first, then we'll come to the level 4 stuff after that. You'll see all this here. Did we get any deep water tanks? No, we've got to research it. So actually I'm going to hold off on the grouper. Just hope that we can get this guppy unlocked before today's episode is finished, so we can get some freshwater fish into the aquarium basically. These guys need feeding. What's that? Oh, there's not a root. Oh, I've blocked the root off, haven't I? Yeah, I'm an idiot. Let's move that there. That'll work better. Completely my fault. I just forget myself. So these can keep these pumps. These don't need any more than they've got. This is pretty efficient. We don't need to change this yet. We changed these two because they just require a bit more. So yeah, you'll see, look at the reputation, you'll see the research, you'll see all the ecology points. Like, the more you've got here, the more, you know, it's going to happen, the more you're going to get. One thing we probably do need to do, because I believe we've unlocked them now, is get a toilet in. Now, the way I do the toilets, you don't have to do it like this, but the way I do it is I will just remove a section that's, you know, enough space for the toilet basically. Now this is going to be bringing you into the freshwater section, so I think a toilet might be perfect there. So this is what I do. I take the 2 spaces, so you've got it there, keeps your wall, and then just take the toilet and place it in the gap, and it just fits in there a lot nicer. And then you can continue this walkway down here. It just looks like it's part of the walls, and it just looks a bit more realistic. So we're just going to put that one toilet in there for now. That should be more than enough for the minute. The guests are just walking down there, like not really any need. We do need probably to open that up a little bit, because I want to put like the cleaning station in. This is where our staff are going to walk down and behind, isn't it? So we could probably put one there actually. I'm going to put one of those and one of those there. Basically, you need these to be able to clean your bathrooms, ladies and gents. So they are a big need. Now, we're not getting enough filtration to this tank now because the moray eels have got bigger. So we now have to think about that again. So I am going to pause it because it's just easier if you pause and you do it. So obviously, like I keep saying, protein skimmers, you could have put one of them there instead of another pump, and we will do that at a later date. I'll show you exactly what I mean, but because we don't have it, we kind of have to just put you know, a pump down to be able to do it. Now with this one we might get away with a small pump. Yeah, we will. So we're just going to put that small pump there. That will service the needs that we need it to do for now, but that's all because those 2 moray eels are now fully grown. it amazes me that the morays won't eat that fish, because they could probably eat that fish if they really wanted to, but yeah, apparently they can cohabit okay. So yeah, we'll just leave that there. They're quite cool, aren't they, looking, the moray eels, it does have to be said. But I'm just waiting for these guppies to unlock. I really want to get our first you know, fish in for the freshwater section before we leave it. So yeah, you'll see here moray eels grown to a size 9, both of them, so we can delete all growth reports off of here. Flame angel for sale, another one. Or did we do that already? Yep, no, actually, you can get rid of that because we've already done that, and we've already done that, so we can get rid of that. So yeah, it's just the lionfish that is left on that list, and we'll just keep it there because we probably will buy that at a later date. I maybe should have designed this a little bit better. That's quite tight, isn't it, when they first come in there? But I do feel like aquariums are quite tight. They're quite condensed, aren't they, when you're walking around them? So yeah, we might need a member of staff to have the cleaning trait, so I do just need to oh, you've already got it, that's fine, you've already got the cleaning trait, so that's good. You can maintain these bathrooms as and when you need to then. So yeah, things are coming along all right, aren't they, ladies and gents? I might change this cave actually in this aquarium while we're waiting for the guppies. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. What an idiot. There's no way you can go back a step. Oh, I'm an idiot. Right, let's do that again. I can't believe I've just done that. What a schoolboy error. What did we do? We just went across there, didn't we, like that? I'm an idiot. What an idiot. I can't remember what we had on here. I think it was just this, wasn't it? Was it two of them, or was it just, it was that one and a heater, wasn't it, and a small heater? Yeah, that's what it was, right. And then the fish we had in here were these guys. Oh, I can't remember how many we had. 1, 2, was it 2 that we had in there, and we left the space for more? I think it was. And then yeah, basically all I wanted to do was delete that driftwood and then put one of these nice caves in. But yeah, we've done it now. Oh, I'm a prat. I really am a prat sometimes. This episode might go a little bit longer than the 30 minutes because of the mistakes I made us. And yeah, obviously I want to get the guppies in. I'm just going to fast forward it actually. Let's get those guppies unlocked because there's not much more we can do at the minute. So let's just keep this moving forward. Yeah, there we go. And we've got our guppies unlocked. And I am going to research another species of of freshwater fish ready for next episode as well. So let's pause this while we build this part of the aquarium because we do need to make sure we get all of this correct. Now maybe would have preferred a deeper tank for this, but we'll make do with what we've got. So I'm gonna make this like a community aquarium, I think. So I'm gonna make it quite long. How do we go about this so we leave enough space? Right, we're going to have to do it like that. I think we're going to have to leave the 2 spaces behind. It's going to be quite a walk in. Do you know what? To make this so it's not so much of a walk, I'm actually going to do it like, there. Yeah, let's put it there. So let's put the wall there, and I'm actually going to take those 3 bits out, and we're going to place the bits and bobs in there. I think it will look nicer, and we're just going to run a wall for now, but that will probably get deleted and we'll put a tank in there, I think, at a later date. So yeah, that's that. So we need to get a filter and a heater on this. A small one will probably do the job. So yeah, let's put that. No, it won't do the job. That's Brilliant. I'm just going to put a large one on here then. We've got the money. We don't have to worry too much. Let's just put a large one on here. It really is going to service the needs more than it needs to be. So then you just go to your fish. And now you don't have to set this up any different, ladies and gents, for your freshwater. Because what you'll find is the minute you place the fish into the aquarium, it will change over automatically into a freshwater tank. So you don't have to do anything special. What you do need to do is just check all your bits and bobs. So they're going to get you 4 rep. You're going to get your 9 ecology points. Each fish takes up 2 spots. So this aquarium, we've got 20 spots. So we can have quite a few guppies if we really wanted to. Obviously, they do need it to be temperature acclimated. The water quality needs to be pretty good. Brine shrimp's what they eat. They need some plants, and they are a shoaling fish. So you either keep them singly, in a pair, or at least 5 or more. And they can't go in with bullies because of their wimps. And also, they have they're nibbleable. So it means, obviously, where they have long flowing fins, if they go in with certain fish like tiger barbs and that sort of thing. I remember when I worked in the aquarium shop, guppies couldn't be kept with anything that would nip at their fins, and it would be things like rams, cichlids. Cichlids would eat them. Big cichlids would eat them anyway because they're too small. But anything that would nip, tiger barbs, cherry barbs, that sort of stuff, you have to be really careful. And then you'll see hybrids are possible when you keep varied patterns, colour patterns of this animal. And to breed, you need these. You need to do this. So they are a breeder fish. You'll see certain fish will have this big heart. You'll be able to breed them in the aquarium, but you have to meet their needs for that to happen. I don't think we can meet their needs just yet. Something we'll be able to do, and yeah, they're freshwater compatible as it says. So let's get this tank set up for them. So we don't need you know, rocks or anything in there at the minute. I'm gonna add some small rocks just to add a little something to the aquarium. I think we'll put them in each corner, and then we will put some plants in. I think we'll put one there, and we'll put one over here because we are going to need some in the aquarium. And then yeah, we'll just grab our guppies and we'll put some in. I think we'll go with 5. We'll do like a nice big shoal of them. We've got the space. There's still 10 spots left, so that's nice to see, because if we want to put any more in here, we can. So yeah, we'll do that. We do need another plant. That doesn't quite fill their needs. So another plant, and then we just need to get the brine, and we're going to put it back here, ladies and gents. So it's really efficient. And there you have it, our first freshwater aquarium, ladies and gents. And yeah, I think we'll call that an episode. We've done lots today. We've got the moray eels in. We've got a couple of fire what were they called? Yeah, flame angels. We've got a couple of those in the aquarium. We deleted and remade this because I'm a prat. Obviously, we've researched some good filters and things. We've really started to make things a lot more efficient, and we've started our freshwater area. What I will do, because I'm an idiot, is I will just delete this so that our guests can at least go and look at them. So yeah, I'll leave today's episode with you getting a really good view of these fish over here, ladies and gents, the freshwater fish. So yeah, lovely job. I think we can all agree. I don't know what happened there. It's very janky when you try and zoom in, but yeah, there's your freshwater aquarium, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, we'll call that an episode for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it all made sense. I hope I didn't rush through too much. If you've got any questions about the series or the game, feel free to leave your comments in the comment section below. I will be more than happy to answer them. I am by no means an expert. I am learning as I go along as well, but it is a very self-explanatory game, and it's a lot of fun to play. But if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting the subscribe button. If you've enjoyed, drop me a like, bell notification button to never miss an episode. You'll find all my socials, Discord, all that good stuff in the description box below. You'll see we've just unlocked the basic pump. That's something we can talk about next episode. But my friends, we're done and dusted for today. Until then, you make sure you stay an extra, and I'll see you real soon. Oh, yeah.